diagnosed with leukemia in 2003, and he spent, I hope I can talk a little bit before I to get myself together. He spent the last 6, almost 7 months of his life at Johns Hopkins, and he was in the hospital more than he was out. He hated being in the hospital. He was very vocal about that. And it took us, the first time he was in there and diagnosed, he stayed for a month and didn't come home. And he didn't want to leave the room. He was scared. And when you're on the oncology floor, no matter if you're a child or an adult, you're very aware of what's going on around you. And Quentin was very aware of the seriousness of his illness. And he had to wear a mask, so he didn't like wearing that, so he didn't like coming out of the room. And they have playrooms there on the oncology floor, both the inpatient and outpatient. Actually, through Hopkins, each floor has a playroom. They have a child life specialist who help the children on those floors to engage them and play with them and kind of look out for you and your family. So about the second or third weekend, we were able to get him out in the playroom. And as he spent days and months there, he spent a lot of time in the playroom. And he was very vocal about how they needed better toys. He thought they were dumb. There wasn't enough in there to play with. So he talked about that regularly. So when Quentin actually was sick, he had a bone marrow transplant, or his sister Morgan lovingly donated her bone marrow. And the bone marrow the transplant was a success. But he contracted a fungal infection in the hospital, and he ended up in the ICU for 7 weeks. And so that first year we decided that we would, in his honor, do a toy drive and bring toys to give better toys in the playroom. So after he was there for 7 weeks, Quentin didn't make it. He was one of the many that don't make it, and he passed away on January 2nd, 2004. And so after that, every year our family has done a toy drive in his memory. And we gather toys in the community, and today we're gathering toys. We've already made one rundown. And they replenish the toy rooms, both the inpatient and outpatient. And they also give toys to the children that are in the hospital who are there battling life-threatening illnesses during the holidays. They also use the toys and the gift cards throughout the year for birthdays and holidays. When kids are going through transplant, they're very, very sick. And so they give them incentives if they will walk or eat or those kinds of things. So Quentin was very aware that he could die. One night we were in the hospital bed, and I would call him back and cuddle with him as he would sleep each night. And he looked up and he said, "Mom, can I die?" And I thought that was a really, really difficult question to have to talk with your mental son. And I said, "Quentin, you know what?" I said, me and your dad don't believe you're going to die, and the doctors don't believe you're going to die, but we're going to do everything that we can to get you well. That's why we're here. I said, "But yes, some children do die of cancer." And Quentin, unfortunately, was not one that made it. So there are hundreds and hundreds of children who do make it. But it's a huge battle, so we are so glad you're here. And when something like that happens to us in life, you have to say to yourself, how am I going to handle that? How am I going to react to that? And so we make a choice in life. And our choice as a family is to help others if we can. So we have helping kids at Hopkins, and we are here for donations to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society who do many, many things, but they also are looking for care for cancer. So we appreciate you being here. I don't know why you're here. I don't know if you are a runner and you decided to come out. I thought that was awesome. Maybe you're a student here. Maybe you came on the arm of a friend. Maybe you're a Little Orleans cheerleader and you came to support your coach. Maybe you're here because you knew Quentin and somehow he touched your life. He was a big part of our community. So many people did fundraisers. There are people throughout the community that still approach me and just say what an impact he made on their life. Quentin was very vocal about loving his family. He loved school. He was very active in sports. And he was very, very vocal about his faith. So I think some of those things about him touched some of you. We are here. I tell my kids this. I tell my cheerleaders this on every opportunity I can. That I believe that God didn't place us here just to kind of walk through life and gather things and do whatever we want to do each day and think about ourselves and what our needs are and what we want. I believe we're here on this earth for a much, much, much different reason. So that we live in a community, a loving community like Linganore, where we support one another and we reach out to others and we serve one another. So I think it would be awesome of each of us each day, like we are here sacrificing every day. Just imagine if we got up each day with the attitude and the intent in our heart to serve others each day. I truly believe we bring heaven to earth. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go out and have some fun.